I was trying to think, bro.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I spent so long trying to figure out 10 cars.
In the Navy's yard where he was.
But yeah, they're the
It's time for
OGs.
him to animate, arc it up, and prove he can level up beyond them.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to this match. This is gonna be so sick.
I'm not. Karmine's gonna win it.
Hey.
I hope it's close, but my expectations are.
I'm expecting at least one game for Oxygen.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting too.
Regardless, I reckon it'll be a good series. There might be some really cool clips,
I
some good
like how they're
plays.
putting all the camera focus on the French flag. That's
Okay.
what fucking Europe really is. With
Good
Spanish
kickoff from
and
Joyo there.
contenders.
Time these two they played when Joyo was on moist. They got one goal across 23 minutes of gameplay. So
That's not bad.
4 seconds in, already doing a lot better.
That's not particularly fun. But what they have done as well is that Joyo won that 50 versus his old two teammates, both in succession. Oscar gets the goal, but you have to look at their previous opponents. We saw KC then 3-1 versus George. Oxygen, they went 3-2. They had to reverse sweep forward. I'd probably put
Oh my-
forward as a harder
wait.
opponent, but regardless,
Did you just hear
that
that?
is a very touch and go.
What?
Oxygen had to reverse sweep forward.
Yeah, and for KC, this is
Who did?
all about just
Oxygen.
maintaining the momentum that they had.
Jesus Christ.
That's how. That's
Yeah, I
that's
just
actually
heard it,
crazy.
yeah.
No, they didn't win Copenhagen, but yes, they are still considered by many the team to beat in the region. The last thing I think Vatira
That's
especially wants
crazy,
is
though.
another season where he starts off strong and it starts to slip away in the mid part. So it's all about keeping pressure on. Right now, they've got none of the pressure. It's all for Oxygen.
Certainly something that we saw at the end of the forward series with Oxygen is that they were starting to link up. Then they
They're
were
not giving
finding
him
each
any.
other. Then they were being a little more imaginative in how they were passing across, how they were setting
Why am I
each other up
coughing all
across the
of a
board.
I don't want to be
Definitely
coughing, I'm
brought that
sitting
through
up.
into their
I've got
second
Vicks on my
series. So far,
chest.
KC not quite able to really manage
What?
their expectations of what
And
to
my
expect
back.
from Oxygen.
I'm surprised you
They
decided
are
to stay out
KC
for this
just
because
continue
of
to play
you
their
being
game and
sick.
sit as the kings.
Mate,
See how
when
well
I
Leto
have
had to go
discipline and
there
I'm
just in case
motivated
Archie
to
did
do
try to
enough, I will
go
lift
for
a
a demo
fucking
on him
car with my
instead.
pinky foot.
We could have played the numbers game a little bit better now.
Pinky foot?
Pinky foot.
Fuck's a pinky foot.
Enough pressure on, but it's always just
I have
demo
5
spawning
feet on my
people.
feet.
It's pretty horrible.
We saw previously in the last major.
I have 5
Right,
feet on my
he was the guy. He was the man that was going upfield and
Personally,
demoing and being
but-
aggressive. And the fact that I was seeing Atto go for some of those plays too may well relinquish Rise
For
from that
fuck's
role.
sake.
Might bring him into more of that second man. Potentially he's going
Bro,
to be
this
able to
pressure is
push
actually
further ahead
crazy
as
right
an
now.
on-ball player as opposed
Nah.
to off-ball player.
Well, that's how you
Oski
beat a
right
team
outside
like
two,
Karmine
7
Corp.
still
You have to
lead, but
box
they've
them
taken
in,
the first 4
hate
seconds.
that
Oski
box
picks
Uh-oh,
shot.
that's not good.
An awkward touch sends it right back into the blue half.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
talking about
fuck, that
losing
really
challenges
isn't good.
to get it ball to your teammate. Not quite like that. That's not what we were pushing
I mean,
for in
it's
today's pre-show.
still fine, apparently, but Jesus.
Not really, because they're stuck in their half. Unless they get out and get set, then it's going to turn either into a dead set or Karmine's just going to get
Oh
away.
my god.
Take a shot.
But thanks to the new update, his teammates did.
It's a lovely low touch too. Archie taking it below can get past the final
nothing
defender,
happens.
was able to clear it away.
No, but like the pressure's back.
Halfway through the game now.
Yeah, but
Little
Oh,
chances
good
arise.
play by Rise,
Yeah.
though. That was a good
Yeah,
play.
exactly.
Single shot, and that was Rise. None of them breaching 100 points.
yeah, well,
Especially looking at the
Stumpy
team
said it right
competition
there.
of
Only
Oxygen,
little
just-
chances have come
This is
out.
a team that will thrive if they can maintain offense as long as possible. I'm not too sure about their goal line defense and just being able to hold there for a long
Why
time.
is he
But in
using
terms of
the year
escaping
before?
those positions,
He's using
look at the
last
names they've got. They've got
season.
Joyo, phenomenal cross-map plays.
Karmine
They've got
Corp.
Archie, phenomenal
I have
cross-map plays.
that.
They've got
What,
Oscar.
Vati?
Why has he got
Well,
those
you might be
shitty
seeing a bit of
white
pattern on what
wheels?
I'm saying here. This is a team that's
Really?
very difficult to lock down.
They're not shitty white wheels.
Double,
They're zombies.
reset when he was on
Yes,
liquid.
but with that car, there's
At a
shit.
major as well.
If
He
it's
has
on
done
like a
an
T,
incredible job
if they
across the board.
if it's like on like a octane
Otherwise, you're not getting it past them.
with a certain
Joy up in there
type of
now
decal,
versus Rise, a
perfect.
reset, lower on boost,
On
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Fennec,
a little bit too far away
Yeah,
from
fucking
that.
zombies do not belong on a Fennec. I'm
No,
saying
I don't
right
think
now.
it looks that
Joy
bad.
challenges, gets the man.
Oh, it makes the car look horrendous. Give any Fennec a decal,
What a doll.
and it looks horrendous on the Fennec.
Oh my
There's only
god!
2 cars the zombies deserve to be in. It's Octane and Dominus, and they do not belong in any other fucking car. You cannot change my mind.
Managing Shogun to show you what their defense
Any
can
main
offer.
car,
Again,
sorry,
you
they
know,
could probably
we're
look in some weird ass car like this.
What the hell?
It's a full
Okay, they
three-man
missed.
play from
Okay,
Karmine
finally
Corp.
it's in. God damn it.
Yeah, this was where the panic started to come through. They've got nobody.
Mate, that was a close one.
They've got nobody that can rotate in.
Bro,
It's
it's on the
great
line
if
and I'm
you
here
defend
talking
the goal,
about which
Sometimes that ball is just put behind you. You can't. It's hard to
car the
reverse,
Zombies
in this game.
deserve to be on.
So just needed to get there a little bit later, and they would have just been fine. So 1-1. That might be about to change. Oski had to get good contact. You can see KC.
The pressure's definitely switched now.
Yeah.
It's still not full pressure for KC, but like it's more in their favour.
That's what's literally been happening when I've been playing crap. When we're clinical attack, we score, but it's not constant pressure. But twos is different than threes. It's so much more different.
Yeah.
That's
Why I don't like being a striker in threes, because I prefer to be a third man in it more than a
Really?
first man.
I love busting up the defense. You know.
I don't know. I like shooting when I need to shoot and just chilling back.
For me, I love playing first man because once I get past the player,
Oh, that's not good. Archie just fucked it so bad there. I mean, there wasn't a lot he could have done, but that was not what he should have done at all. Yeah.
I was fucking furious at that. I was furious. Because he didn't go high. He didn't go high. Because guess what happened?
What?
I think, I don't, actually now that I'm recalling it, did Juicy jump off the ceiling or not? Either way.
Yeah, he
No, he
did.
didn't.
I
Yeah.
think he did. Yeah.
So that's why I'm
Yeah.
furious, yeah. I was going to say fall so high and then he would have lost the slip and then all you had to do is stop the ball from touching the ground and then you prevented a ground pitch.
But that's the difference
So
between
I-
EU and North America. North America hesitates to do something like that, while Europe wouldn't give a shit. That's
Yeah,
why
but
Europe's
how-
better.
How the fuck does a champ know what to do and a fucking pro doesn't?
Well, it's all about in the moment. It's not that they don't know, it's just when you're in the moment, it's difficult to think on the fly like that.
I understand that, but here's the thing, you're a professional.
Yeah.
That's like, here's the thing, that's like a paramedic to a first response. This guy's bleeding. What are you gonna do? Are they gonna put a band-aid over it when it needs a bandage?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
unacceptable. You know, you'd
Sure,
be fine.
yeah, I guess you are right, but at the same time, you can't expect them to be 100% perfect all the time. They're still human, regardless if they're meant to be that guy in their field. Like, that's like saying that every single time someone goes in to the hospital, they're gonna come out alive.
Every time, but I'm expecting it to the point where everything has to be outplayed naturally.
You also gotta think, nerves, like that was the first time they've made it to a finals like that, besides, like all together as a team. Like,
Together
and
as
that's,
a team, I understand, but yeah, no, Atomic has made it.
well, they've all made finals. Like, you've got version 1 when it was Daniel, Com, and
Gamers 8,
Beast Mode
yeah.
and Gamers 8.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, they've all made finals, they should...
Yeah, but like it's different. Gamers 8 is different. Like literally, Atomic's he's the odd man out where he's made it to a finals and he's won. But like at the same time,
Yeah.
you gotta think Queso had to win 2 series to win that. It was basically an easy win for G2 for that. The fact they almost lost by going all the way is just ridiculous. But anyway, that's besides the point. The point is that as a team, it was their first one together. And it was just nerves.
I know.
If you were to look at it, at the major, same happened with KC. Maybe not nerves-wise, but like something was just different at that major, where some of the top teams just were not there. They were just different teams.
They weren't themselves.
Like Vitality looked alright, but they weren't great as well. Like they weren't themselves. Karmine Corp were not themselves. G2 were not themselves. Gen G were not themselves. Like, no one was really themselves. The only teams that looked like themselves were the lower range teams, and that's because they lost to the higher range teams, even though the higher range teams weren't looking like themselves. Like, it's just, it's all hit and miss, but
Even Alpine, Alpine did look.
they were honestly they were the exception only on the last day. Before that, they looked very mediocre.
They're not even the exception. They're not even the exception. They didn't look themselves. So
That's what I'm saying. On the last day, they looked really good. On the other days, they weren't. Like even though they went undefeated throughout the whole tournament, they still didn't. They looked shaky up until the Sunday.
Yeah. What a fucking sake.
Trying to send it
Bro.
along. Atto this time instead. Somewhere awkwardly in the middle.
This has been pretty good for Oxygen this game.
Yeah.
And you know
But here's the thing, unless there's a minute 20 left, and they're not 3-0 2 goals up, then I don't know.
Wonderful movement.
I just feel like Karmine can do some sort of kickoff strat, then it's 1 goal down, and then they fucking probably concede. Somehow, so unless he hits a minute 20 and they're not 3 goals up, I don't count it as as over.
Well, all I'm gonna say is at least their last goal was a KC mistake, so I reckon this game's already in the bin because of something like that happening.
Yeah, I think so too. But here's the thing, both teams make mistakes. It takes 2 to tango, bro.
Well, I haven't seen a single mistake from Oxygen so far, not one that's cost them a whole goal.
Well, that's the thing,
Like,
it happened to me in literally once. I played it perfectly to the point and then ended up in OT and then fucking lost it.
Yeah, but that's ones, not threes. Jesus Christ,
Happened to you
Vatira.
as well.
Okay, what a peak shot. Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that angle is revolting. Rises there with a VIP seat.
Bro, I literally did that. But with the sidewall, remember?
Yeah, but you're not doing that against SSLs, are you?
No, I still did it, so it's not as impressive.
What you did
If I
is
can do it
impressive,
off
but
the
like
sidewall
it's
to
the
backward, if
caliber.
I can do it sidewall to the backward to doubling it in, like it's just expected from Vatira.
Yeah. Well,
It's just expectation.
there's a good chance for KC to come back, but Atto with no boost here does not help their situation.
Yeah, awkward, but I mean, realistically, if you're able to just make sure that the opposition can't quite work past the halfway line, they're shutting down opportunities before they really develop into anything threatening. Oski.
Oh, that's a good touch by Oski.
Atto now on the back line, gets bumped out of the way. That is all Oski for the assist. But Joyo intelligently realizing we don't.
Bro, he sat on his face.
Jesus
Christ.
We're getting a 1-1 in the series. I can't see the comeback anymore. It's just, there's nothing there. Oh, that might even just be in. Yeah, wow, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
GG's.
Yeah.
Not just 4-1, it's the 4th goal for Oski.
I sometimes forget you're way far behind me.
What do you mean I'm way far behind you?
Oh, you're like 3 seconds behind me. Like, after something happens.
Phenomenal. Oski, the MVP of game number 2, and really the difference.
No, that time I think I was about 1.5.
Put them on series point.
It's a certain point.
So, quick update as well from what's happening elsewhere in the RLCS. Gentlemates are 1-1 currently against Team 3.
Oh wow, Team 3 is giving Gentlemates a run for their money, okay.
One-goal games either side. Vitalia taking no prisoners at the moment. Teams. There are a lot
Gotta
of
say though,
out there.
Oxygen are playing well together as a team.
I did better when they're all getting back, and like my touch to the sidewall was actually pretty hard. And he got it to the backboard. When he did go up, I just perfectly slotted it on the left side.
Also,
of that post.
oh my god! Jesus Christ, Oski.
Fuck, yeah, no, that is god awful.
I gotta say though, Joyo, especially Joyo, has been very good at countering Karmine's kickoffs. I think he's countered every kickoff they've done so far. That he's like
basically their greatest rival, if you think about it.
yeah, he knows them very well because they teamed together for a while.
And they've also played against each other for a while.
Yeah.
Push down pitch and be as aggressive as they want to be. They will attack in many ways. And Joyo in the midfield with 0 boost. Actually,
Oh, that's a double commit. That is not good.
That one, but that cherry remains
Oh
unbited.
fuck.
Yeah, I want to say right.
They're just lucky Karmine had no boost. Oh, another
He's gonna
double.
jump for that. He's not
Oh.
making it there anyway, so he's got a
Oh,
point for
for
the
fuck's
miss.
sake.
Okay, boys,
Yeah, that,
chill out.
that double
Boost.
get
This
with
has
1
been something that's been
second.
happening a few
If
times.
Oxygen want to win this series, they need to chill out right now.
A toe seems to be one that's really
Being
struggling.
very,
Just give it
very
up for now.
gritty.
He's going to claim it for himself. As Joy
Very
having
gritty.
to play
They
the
be
ball.
doing
Oh,
the
it's
gritty.
Archie
Wait,
who
what?
almost got wiped out entirely for his troubles. Just landed.
Holy shit.
Minute and a half, no incident thus far. Joy challenging versus
Overall,
Anton
this series has
and
been
Vanti.
quite close. No complaints,
Yeah.
definitely about
On
it.
his own in the back,
Game
Oski
2 has
tips it
definitely
on. Can Joy
been,
make
alright,
contact?
how
He
you
can't. That
playing
was technically
this
on target,
type
but
of
Vanti,
game.
Yeah.
A routine save to send it away.
And it's not even how you're doing
Still
this.
more
It's like,
aggression.
he's hitting it over here. Oh,
Right,
right, I
that
have to go
bump
here.
from
Yeah.
Rise, if that connected properly, that would have been perfect.
With control of the ball.
Yeah.
Gets rid of
It's
it,
all it
controls
is
his
right
destiny
now.
as well.
It's, can we get you in the moment right now type thing. It's just pedal to the metal.
They've not found the results for it just
Yeah.
yet.
Once again, though, Atto's just kind of quiet.
They are getting in good spots for it. This is a bad spot though. This is
Ooh.
not
Yeah, I think it's mainly due to
And they
his
are so
first
thankful
touch,
that
the
Atto
quality
was
of
the
his first
next
touch.
player
If he gets a good
Tell you
first
what,
touch,
that
he
save from
starts to
Batty,
attack. It's
shadowing
not
him,
great.
making sure that he is
He's
the man
just
to
cut
come
down
in to
immediately.
make sure
I don't know,
that
yeah.
And he's not
Second,
in
he
the
wasn't
best
the same.
positions.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
what I was
that's
gonna
really
say.
about
I
it.
just don't think he's ever in a good spot for the ball.
The opponent does, but does it all in reverse. So if you're then turning right, he's then
Okay,
turning
that's probably his first good
right, making
look
sure
at the
that he
ball,
then taps
but
it away.
not in a
Joy
good
can't
spot
quite
for a
cycle
shot.
nicely off his backboard, but he jumps off it, sends it long with no boost. That's what I was saying, that Vatira play
Bro,
is just...
I have to keep my
shadowing
voice
that he
low,
can put
and by
forward.
keeping my voice low, I make my voice
Magnificent. It's
deeper. Make my
superb.
voice deeper, it hurts. By literally talking, I am hurting myself.
Well, maybe you should stop talking so much.
I am officially emo.
Too much.
I hurt myself now.
Stalemate so far. 2 minutes left. Well, I was going to say a nice position for Vatira to work with. Not so much anymore that he's been turned into scrap heap. Nice challenge.
If there are any
Archie's low.
emos
He's gonna have to leave for
watching
Joy.
Josh, I'm sorry that I have offended
Archie
you.
was more than happy to wait. Could just take it a little bit slower. Joy then comes in as the next man. Casey sending the
good
ball forward,
bump.
but no one's really there for it for the next one. Atto can't get it towards Rise in the midfield. A few chances so far, not really going Karmine Corp or Oxygen's way.
Oh,
That
he did
10%
not like
being
that
found by
touch at
either
all.
team.
Yeah,
The
at
midfield
least at
certainly
50.
being the site of many more battles.
Holy
Many
shit.
more battles.
Yeah.
I can't see either team winning this game, I'm gonna be honest. Neither team look like they should win this game.
I think it's both free play for both of them, just with opponents at this point. It's like, alright, the ball's going a bit. You know, like when you're trying to go for an aerial play, and you accidentally press the button that sends the ball the other way. Yeah, that's exactly what
Archie made
happened.
it go wrong
Yeah.
a little bit. He jumped out of the way of the ball. Imagine he got called off it by Joyo. And in the end, he wasn't able to make any contact. And suddenly, when there was a Joyo miss, it all fell apart. But yeah, well recovered. Maybe just a little more
Remember when
complicated
we
than it
did
had to
that
be.
play? We did that fake play.
Yeah.
Like, I went up, faked it, and then you absolutely punted it into the back of their net.
Yeah, that was great.
We literally, it was a full KC as well. Karmine Corp one, like where it wasn't just close to the ground and I faked it. It was like above the net and I let it drop down.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah, I
literally
slotted
to
it
win the
top
game
mid.
as well.
Fancy can't get there first.
Yeah, it wasn't just
Bro,
slotted
that
in,
was
like,
that was like such a difficult shot to hit as well because I was on a tough angle for it. I had to like
Yeah.
redirect my
you were
car.
like diagonally under it, like to the point where it was like in the right corner of the ball. Right bottom corner. It was a fucking great shot too. And I'm pretty sure I think it was tied, it was to win it.
Had a little
Yeah.
bit of a downtrend in the mid, but now we're
It was
seeing
either
Atto
that
from
or
his
one goal
backside.
up, I don't remember. But
Can't get
it
anything
was one
from
of
Oski's
them and
midfield.
it's
Back corner
insane.
again. Just multiple chances. Batty does not want
And
Oh
then
my
remember
God.
that drop down pass? I
Oski's
nearly did
there.
the same thing,
Does get
but I
it
actually
corner
tapped it
bound
down,
overtime.
and then you scored it. Oh, this, bro, we are literally slowly, we are becoming the KC of champs slowly. Once we get the reads of our opponents, we are literally doing what KC are doing. I just did what I've done what Vatira did before Vatira did it. Like, bro, in champ though, obviously.
He's the one that's really got the boost total for his team. And he just plays to the far side, but Rise has got it covered.
Also, my water bottle's ran out already. I've already drinking 1.25 liters of water.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Rise, that's a good shot. Okay.
Rise is there for the follow. It's an alley-oop from the
He put it in the perfect spot.
I know, he did.
They didn't get it right.
Oh.
No one's getting that.
Has just found the one spot that he can hit it without it hitting a car or the post. So Casey
nearly enough to try and take down a team like Karmine Corp. And it's not even like they put on too many shots that were threatening. I'm not saying Karmine Corp were, but they took that chance at the end especially. Now, it's on them to make sure it does not end up a 3-1, make sure that we end up getting a game 5. But Karmine Corp want anything but that. A 3-1 would suit them just fine.
Yes, you would like that, Stumpy, wouldn't you? A game 5. And so would we.
That's an interesting
Oh
direction
yeah,
to bring
it's
back
exactly
to
why
that
we're here.
bid. I'm not too
Game
sure
5
if
overtime
it's
goals.
Yeah, and it has to be a double tap. Has to be a good double tap.
On 3 defenders, dunking.
Absolutely.
And that ball is now into the far
Not just
corner,
that,
so
it has to be
Casey
from the
have
corner.
broke away.
And it has to be Joyo on Rise and Vitira because it would be so just perfect.
Turn was up underneath it, but then turned his car
Or
back
it's a
and
double
around
jump
and
and
then
pre-jump
secured the
where
reset. I don't
Joyo does the corner raid
it just
double
looked very
assist
odd.
and
But
Archie
regardless,
pre-jumps
it
it.
completely threw off
Yeah.
any of the defending
Only
players.
goal
Didn't lead
will
to
allow for
anything,
game 5
but
OT.
showing that there's a lot
Simple
of
as that.
imagination, especially
Yeah.
on those
If it
If
isn't
not,
like that, I don't
then
want
I'm done with Rocket League. I'm never playing the game ever again. Never watching it. I'm done.
Oh, Joyce for the pre-jump, but even then he's still not fast enough. Oski now holding midfield.
It just it has to be the most insane and foul
Archie now
goal.
moves on in. Can recover, keep this going. Instead, chose for the fake challenge. This is where Auction want to play his game at the moment. They needed that 100 boost. They will take the car instead as a scalp. Archie gonna go ceiling. Now follow. Can he get there?
Oh.
Still, Atto had to make the correct decision, and he
Jeez,
just
man.
got it right.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm now bored. There's nothing happening. I'm not gonna lie right now, I'm literally picking at the scab on my arm.
Okay. Oh my god, that was a pinch.
Oh fuck. Oh, yeah.
Good patience, Joyo.
Nicely done.
Oh my god.
With a pogo. Not disrespectful whatsoever, just trying
Bro, imagine if
to throw any
Atto hit
attacker.
that.
Vati with a
He's
shot
hit
near
one
target
before.
instead
I
of
don't remember if it was in RLCS or not, but I remember him hitting it against another pro.
Yeah, he did that. I actually watched it. Have you watched this YouTube channel? And it's called like Pro Clips, or like Best
Yeah.
Pro
Yeah.
montage. And it was Atto.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one of Joyo, there's one of Vampul.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. The compilation videos of the like best
Yeah,
players
yeah.
and stuff.
There's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of Justin.
Probably one of almost every player at this point, I swear.
No. They don't have that many. I checked to the bottom, there's not that much.
If they haven't done a Vatira one yet, I would be surprised because Vatira streams quite a bit. He's got a lot of good plays from his streams.
Yeah.
Not got any worries about that anymore. That has been shown.
Well, they've got Squishy and Justin, they've got Atomic from NA. Where are you?
Can't get enough purchase on the follow-up shots.
I think they have Resi. It's either Resi or Stizzy or both.
No, they have Resi. I know they have Resi. I remember watching
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But if they have nowhere near the amount of videos that RLFX does with their freestyling and shit.
In my opinion, Edit Tim's the person to go to. Not for like those kind of compilations, but for just looking at highlights of teams and
I
stuff.
think I have one clip in my 4 or 5, in my, 4 years of Rocket League that's worthy of being in those clips, and it was this one pinch we did. So it was me and my brother, full field, 174 kilometers an hour, full field, was sit screen.
Now Joyo right hand side, who can move central
And it was
ball,
top
Archie's
righties.
there and waiting.
Once again, another close game. This is
I'm
incredible.
happy for it.
This is actually incredible.
And then they end up scoring like in 10 seconds. It's just like, yeah, we jinxed it. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be the most randomest goal.
It's gonna be an absolute shit one too. Unless it's from Oxygen's side, that's just, yeah, it's annoying.
Well, it's been about to be 10 seconds, so
Mistakes have not been happening from either squad.
who knows.
I say that was a little bit worrisome.
Gentle Mates won. They matched 3-1 against Team 3.
20 seconds
Alright, that
remaining.
makes
Joya can
sense.
send it with a little bit of help from Atto. Now challenging along with Vati in the midfield.
Oh.
I think Gentlemate's updated their logo, by the way, because it looks different to what I remember.
Only the logo, bro. I kind of want like a slightly different color to their decals.
I like the decals of Gentlemates.
I like it, but if it just had an ever so slightly different color, it'd be alright.
You know what is really good? The Gentlemates decal with a black fennec. It just works so well.
Yeah. It's literally one of my presets.
They have kept it close against one of the absolute best Europe's got to offer. Now can they go one step
I'm not
further
kidding you, it's
and
one of my
send this to
active presets. I have like 20 active presets and it's one of them.
Huh.
And like 18 of them are blue fennec.
I might need to cop that later. Sometime.
Yeah, bro.
We've seen a lot of players get baited in.
Because right now I have a decal, but for some reason it keeps breaking. Where the colors keep changing. Because it's meant to be like a black and rainbow kind of thing. But for some reason, like, pink keeps appearing. I don't know why.
It's gender reveal.
And if I change cars, like decals on cars and whatever, then the primary, or the secondary color seems to keep overtaking.
Yeah, that reset was close.
So that would have been nasty.
So was that redirect.
But with low boost now for just one player out of Karmine Corp, it gives an opening for Oxygen. Vatir moves Joyo, sends it high.
Bro, I'm so happy my dad's a heavy sleeper. Because if I make like loud noise, if it's for a second, he might not wake up. But if it's like constant, then he will. So it's like, oh, I'm so glad. Jay, there was a chance going there if they control that dribble for Oxygen.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking ringed.
They just keep cutting rotations
Also,
and it's just working for him.
Like,
Oh, that's a good pass. That's a very good pass.
Yeah. Also, are your videos, do you say yes, it's made for kids, so you turn off comments? Or do you say no, it's not made for kids? Because if it is made for kids, I'm constantly swearing, so that's bad.
No, so when it says that it's made for kids, that means it's for like